My truck's got a leak. And gasoline. Here we go. Yeah, we screwed this one up. I decided, hey, I'm going to take it around the track now that's all nice and wide open. It should be all right. I drove her along. Nice and slow. I wasn't going stupid or anything. Made it through this little bit, you know, in two-wheel drive. No problem. I think I put it in four-wheel drive over here. She was digging in a little bit because tires, this is real greasy dirt. So we were coming along right in here's where I had to kick it into four-wheel drive. So the rears were just digging in. Couldn't get any traction getting up over this little stump. Made it around the corner. Got hung up right in through here. And this guy got me. I think I rolled him over up into my fuel tank because that's gasoline right there. And a bit of red paint on there from the rocker or something. Yeah. Kevin was sitting right here on the Jeep, so he recorded the whole thing. And probably just rocked her back and pushed the tank up and, I don't know, bent a seam or something, but we'll see how far down she leaks. That's the tank I just filled up too yesterday. $40-some in fuel just leaking out. I put good mid-grade in as well. Oh well, you gotta pay to play. This Kevin's got to fix another truck for me now.
Well, you got so much dirt and stuff under there, like gravel, between the gas tank and the skid tick.
Oh, so a rock probably punctured it or something.
Leak though. I mean,
who knows? It could have multiple holes.
Kind of rusty under there too. So
is there?
Could have been rusting through already.
Have to check that other tank. Sometime. There is a skid plate under there, but it's not a real good one, just a plastic. Luckily, I got two tanks, so once this is done leaking, I can still get her home, but... Oh, poor truck. He's gonna have to do a fuel tank. We'll just get a new one. I'm not gonna fight with a used tank. This thing's been to Alaska a couple of times, so back before they paved the Alcan Highway, so it's probably a lot of rock and gravel up under there, plus all my little adventures with it. So probably a combination of rust and rocks, and that stump just did her in. Oh well. Like I say, I should have enough in the other tank to at least get me home, so. Now we got gas for the Jeep. It's dark. I have no idea what time it is because, you know, I don't carry a... Oh, look at that. So we got the plastic skid plate off. It was cram-packed full of mud and dirt and debris. The tank is rusty on the outside. So that led to part of the problem. And then I smacked that tree stump, which dented my tank. And then with the rust, it just started leaking. So we've actually poked a big old pick O-ring tool, this deal, up in there, and you can see the way thing. Well, yeah, really. Where's that little spotlight? The little light. Oh, there. There we go. So you can see the dent right in the middle there, and we got two good-sized holes. So, you know, we were running around in the Jeep today, and it was running low on fuel. Well, it's a funny way to filter the fuel through it, but it had to be the tank I just filled up. So I may be buying 2 new tanks for this and just swap them both. But I wonder how much gas is in this thing. We've done, I think, 3 of these containers now. The first 2 are pretty nasty. Here's the skid plate itself. Look at all the dirt that's piled up in there from over the years of wheeling and Alaska trips and who knows what else. So there's a bolt in here from something. So
fuel filter.
There you go. I may not be running those little plates, those little plastic skid plates. Let's just see what kind of fuel we got left in the tank here. Dome light's not working. And gauge lights aren't. Well, there we go. Gauge lights kind of working. Key in the ignition. Survey says. Ooh. Down to a quarter. So it's under a quarter. It's almost down to an eighth.
Gas in your other tank?
Enough to get to the gas station up the road. So let's turn the radio back off. Yeah, I usually don't go much below a quarter tank, so I got plenty to get around in.
Still was old. Oh, it's a little clear.
Yeah, a little cleaner, not bad. Another container close at hand. Okay. So we can swap them out and go put some fuel in the heat. Poor old truck. Poor old truck. Okay, she's done draining, thankfully. You know, it's fresh gas. Great. Whatever. Because now I got to buy another tank of fuel and a new fuel tank. So let's see what we got in the heap here. Let's get the guys flipped over. Oh, almost a quarter tank.
A quarter?
Yeah, just under.
About 5 gallons in there.
Nice. 5 gallons out of 20 that we can salvage. So, yep, I got a quarter tank left in the right-hand tank. It's a nice thing about these old trucks with dual tanks. So that's more than enough to get me home. And then start shopping for fuel tanks. And either not run those plastic skid plates, which I probably won't bother anyway. Or if I really decide I want to go gung-ho, I'll put a metal skid plate on it. But I really shouldn't need one. Not sure what I'm doing. The Blazer's got a metal skid plate, but that's back behind the rear axle, so.
Like good old Maglite.
Oh, good old Maglite.
Put fresh batteries in it, this is all it does.
Yeah, time to scrap it. So, yeah, start packing up me stuff. It's almost 8 o'clock. We both got lots of footage to edit. Oop, I need my... This battery is junk for the... Maybe I'll just go buy another double pack of batteries and then I'll have 5 batteries instead of 6 because that one's going garbage. Or just live with my 3. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but kind of glad that I found it now instead of when I was out on the road somewhere and it vibrated through, but it was definitely rusty tank, hitting it with that stump.
More washer.
Okay, bottle of water. I'll trade you water for washer.
Okay.
Throw cameras. Broke my tripod. It still functions, kind of. Let's get the cameras inside the truck. So, stay tuned for a whole bunch of videos on swapping at least one fuel tank. Like I say, I'll probably do both. If that one on the driver's side was nasty and rusty, then the one on the passenger side is probably in not much better shape. So, I'll probably go ahead and do them both. All right, shoes, I can swap those over. I'm gonna have to figure out some financing here because I'd like to get the Blazer on the road. We may just sideline this thing for a little bit and get the Blazer buttoned up. Although this one would be just a fuel tank. Get this closed up. At least we got some gas in the heap again so we can play some more. Got a little bit of footage from using this thing. Kevin's got lots of footage from playing with his tractor. I didn't get a whole lot of that because it's Kevin's tractor, and so go over to his channel, Kevin92XJ, to see all the good stuff with that. And yeah, we'll be doing some repairs on this thing here next. Hopefully fuel tanks aren't an arm and a leg. I want to say they're about 120, 140 bucks a piece, so not terrible. But anywho, this ends the weekend. This, thankfully, yeah.
Ending a weekend like this.
I know, jeez. No kidding. Alrighty, I gotta go now. Bye.